Bundles of cash are on the line as 6 more players take to the felt. Tonight they are queuing it up for the snooker heat, which features last year's champion Ken Doherty. It's all or nothing as they race to pocket a seat at the final table.
Welcome to London town. There's a tidy game of poker going down in the East End tonight. It's the real deal. Cash on the table, loads of spondoolies. We ain't playing for tiddlywinks. You've got to have a whole lot of nerve for this game. Someone's taking home muchos mola. So get your readies out and let's get tonight's players in. In C1, Barry Hawkins, a newbie to the den, but if the others have him down as a fish, they'll be making a big mistake. Underestimate no one. It's crafty Ken Doherty in C2. This geezer had the luck of the Irish last year and won the Sports Stars Challenge crown. He's back to defend his title. 4-leaf clovers are the ready again. Mr. Maximum is here to win 'em in. This former snooker player turned commentator is one cheeky geezer. He's racked up and rearing to go. C4 is Dennis Taylor. He is known for his trademark glasses and he's ogling the reddies tonight. He's a cheeky geezer who loves a giggle and he'll be queuing up to take that winning frame. In C5 is Steve Davis. The 6 times world champ is no stranger to the poker table. He's notched up $20,000 at the World Series of Poker. Can the Nugget hit gold tonight? One of snooker's top-ranked players, Mark Sprog Williams. He's got a stack of trophies in his cabinet and he wants to add another to the pile. This Welsh boy's fired up and is a serious contender. This snooker lot are used to sinking pots, and the fact that these are stuffed with 50s will make this sweet as.
6 snooker players here, and I'm sitting with Norman Pace, and I think, Norman, 5 players returning from last year's Sports Star Challenge snooker heat, so these guys know each other pretty well.
Absolutely. I think the fascinating thing about today, Jesse, is who's going to make the move on whom. That's the first time the word whom has been used in a poker commentary.
Ken Doherty, of course, at this table. He is the defending champion, not only of the snooker heat, but of this tournament. And they've been giving him a lot of stick. He's had crowing rights for about a year now.
Yes, as soon as he walked in the green room this morning, Jesse, they said, oh, here's the champion. So, yeah, I think he'll be a target.
Turn one of them over, not 9.
To get the first frame
Turn just one.
Well, look at that. The Nugget actually raises with ace-7.
And he showed the 7.
The other one?
Did you?
Yeah, he showed the 7.
You know,
if you wish, yeah.
Norman, he's been in the commentary box these last few matches, and he's been sitting here and saying, you know what, this tight game doesn't work anymore. I'm going to get out there and show these guys how to play poker.
Oh, a revolutionary, because he is about the tightest, most rockiest player I've ever played against, Jesse. I mean, 2 years ago at the World Series, he came something like 5-7-9 in the big one and won $20,000 by sitting doing nothing for 9 days.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
I think Steve took it pretty hard getting beat by Ken Doherty and Willie Thorne last year. And
Cool.
boy, this is his second hand, and he's played 2 now.
Nice.
Raise.
Barry Hawkins. Now, Barry Hawkins is new to this game, Jesse. He's only been playing a year, and he tells me he hasn't won anything. But he knows to raise with ace-jack.
Yeah, he must know something. And Taylor's giving the look here. It's only 40 more pounds. Excuse me, 80 pounds more. This is actually going to be a rather significant chunk of Dennis Taylor's stack, but he does have the pocket pair.
Yeah, he has a pocket pair, but I don't know if I'd be calling with a pair of 2s there. You're not going to like a flop with no 2 on it, are you?
I don't think so.
Dennis knows what he's doing. He's a wily old fox.
Dennis has played some cards. He certainly has. Played well last year.
You know that his nickname is Tramlines.
I did not know that.
He never misses a fairway at golf, so they call him Tramlines.
Yeah. Check.
Check.
This is an interesting spot for Barry Hawkins. Should he fire the continuation? He might win it if he does.
100.
Right, it's 100. Is it going to be enough?
aggressive, isn't it?
It should be enough.
It's not my problem.
Pass.
And Taylor gives it up. He was looking for the deuce to get on,
One
but in
something
fact,
last.
the pair was good.
Well, I'm impressed with Barry. He's not shy about getting his cash in the middle early doors.
Don't know which one it is. Oh, that one.
Oh, I got one.
Barry has been drafted in here and
Ace queen, yeah, mate. Ace queen, ace queen.
seems to enjoy himself sitting with the pros.
Doesn't matter, does it?
No.
You can just see that little trickle of sweat on his forehead, though, winning that first pot. You know, Jesse, I've been playing poker for about 6 years now. When I win my first pot, I can't stop my hands shaking. They always shake. And I'm an actor, so I should be used to it.
Raise.
Raise.
I have to admit, Mark Williams, he's sort of my pick this evening.
70
He's
total.
he's really a lovely card
Pass.
player, but he's had such bad luck in these televised events. As I'm
would.
sure he'll let
Well-
you know if you talk to him.
Alex Williams, there's no problem.
Absolutely, and he also has represented Wales at poker as well as snooker, so he really is quite a gifted player.
He's out of form, Williams.
70, where's another?
50.
Still 50 for you, then.
I think Dennis Taylor, at another stage in this evening, might be re-raising with the ace-jack. Well, he doesn't want to do his money too early, does he?
No, he had to lay his twos down there and lost a fair amount, 100 or so, I think, to Barry. So, yeah. I think later on when the blinds are bigger, that's a re-raising hand. Now, he's in a good position against Willie with the spades as well. So, spades or... Oh, that's not a good flop for him.
Look how close those percentages were pre-flop, but now it's
100.
Thorne with the king. And against a lot of people, you'd say, well, Willie Thorne definitely has the king, but he's tricky, Willie, and he's known for playing all kinds of cards.
Yeah, I played with Willie in Celebrity Poker Club some years back, and he was in every pot, and he's not frightened of bluffing. So you're quite right. Can they put him on the king? I don't know.
He got the runner-up spot in that tournament, if I remember right.
He's beaten by the lovely Victoria Corrin, actually,
said
who
after
went on
Tim,
to win the
you've got
EPT
5 minutes.
London several years later. She's one of the great lady players. Or shall I say women? I think women's better, Jesse.
It'd be an amazing laydown if Mark could make it. I mean, he's got a couple options here, doesn't he, Norman? He could call and see what happens on the turn.
Yeah, I favour calling in this situation. That's a very good laydown. It looks like he's putting it down.
I think he's on his A game tonight, Williams, and Willie Thorne's on his flop game for sure.
I got to go down marking away
Willie
as
is
well.
he's not a stranger to getting his money in the middle, Jesse.
Okay, 10 or 20, please.
It was too early.
He's a good golfer too, and he organises so many golf tournaments, charity days. He's always on the phone gathering celebrities together, and it's always a pleasure to turn up for Willie because he's one of the good guys.
Oh, he's a fantastic guy. Always has a smile on his face, and someone was saying he's the only man at this table that's going to be able to riffle count the bills. He's so used to handling money.
Yeah, he can do it without getting his fingers dirty.
Call.
There you are, calling with Jack
Raise.
4.
Is this a raise out of the small blind?
I do believe it is. Dennis has come to play today.
They must be
With 70, so 90 total.
Is that a minimum raise, Jesse?
No, it's a
Well,
total
yeah,
of
I mean,
90, 20 to 90,
breakfast
70
eating.
pounds more.
It
Okay.
is. It must be really, really...
Pass.
50 more, son.
70.
These guys will recognize that Taylor's been in every pot, but this is a nice kind of raise in a sense. He's going to get respect if everybody misses.
It's whether he will fire if he misses, I think, is the key here.
I think you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor probably wants to see anything but the ace. Uh-oh. Oh, Hawkins has got him.
Who's doing?
Oh, no, it's all going wrong for Dennis Taylor.
Dennis, it's not time to represent the ace.
100.
How will Barry Hawkins play this? He's relatively inexperienced. Oh,
Raise.
he's going to raise.
200.
A lot of players would flat call there, Jesse, I think.
It being such a big hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raise of gone.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be a little bit scared of the straight draw and the flush draw, but against a single opponent, most top players wouldn't be too worried about the board.